and listen to that topic, I'll feel like, And that day, I can't even remember the number of women that walked to me about circumcision, narrating their own pains. A lot of people actually have a lot to say, but who to tell and how to say it is a problem. Then that's when you and I can come in. In this world, people do not pay for complaints. They don't pay for problems. They pay for solutions. If you think you're good enough to listen to children, you want to be teen therapist, you can. A lot of us, we have that talent. We have that gift, natural gift. I'm not talking about you going to university to study a particular course and then sitting on it and that is the major thing you want to focus on. No! I did not study anything related to media. But you know what? I tried in it. And to God be the glory. Till today, I'm always grateful for that. So let's move on. That's by the way. So I also said that it's not about certificates alone. That is the mistakes about our youths they do make. When you actually, should I say, introduce them to some certain courses or opportunities, they will tell you, are they going to give us certificates? I'm actually trying to build my resume. I'll be like, it is not about the certificate sometimes. It is about the experience and what you can actually gain from it most times. So I don't think all of us here today are here because of certificates. Are we? No. We are here to become a better version of ourselves. We are here to transform ourselves to be a better person. Online presence, I don't think you can actually succeed so well. At all. So, most jobs are actually moving online. We have a lot of people that they just sit at home. And at their own convenience, in fact, 5 minutes in a day, 2 minutes in a day, they will actually pay them more than people going to 6 to 6. You might not believe that, but I have someone doing it. That's more than 10 minutes or 5 minutes. If I should tell you the amount that guy is earning, you'll be like, oh no, this baby is lying. But I cannot. If you can solve a problem that I cannot solve, tell me the reason I won't pay for it. Is there a reason? No. So, next. The world pays for solutions, not complaints. Now, critical thinking means asking the right question, solving real problems and creating value. I always say this, I've said it several times, that if you don't have a value to yourself, there is no way you're going to add value to other people. Just like the normal saying that if you don't have a life, you cannot give a life. Right? Do we all agree?
Yes, we do.
If you don't have a value, you cannot add value to other people. What you don't know, you can't give it. The same way, the problems that you are not ready to solve, you are still part of that problem. Right? But by the time you're ready to create a solution, people will move closer to you. People will key into your idea, and that is when you become a problem solver. That is when you start making your own money. Okay? Oh. Alright. Sorry about that. Next one, after critical thinking skills, ready? And collaboration. A lot of us, I always say something. Permit me to say it in Yoruba. I will try to interpret it. I always tell people that, oh, Mary soon. Oh, Mary. Oh, no, she very long. Do you understand? Someone like me, go like, oh, lawyer, oh, Mary. Oh, do I make us video go super? I don't even know where to start from. You know, even if that kind is coming from anger side, they'll be like, hey, let's just do it for her. At least let us save her life. Right? And that is it. Most of us, we do not know how to communicate. And I always say this too. If you are not at that top where you are going, even if you are there, don't feel yourself too much. Oh, it's okay. Oh, you are emotional about it. And I could see that you are genuinely in need of my help. Tell me one reason I won't help you. Now, the same person coming to me with the same problem and all of that, and here I say, the one that you did the other time is not even useful. It's not even helpful. Even though it's like someone that has been helping you, or you know that this person can actually lift you to that place that you're going, but you are blinding yourself with ego. Oh my God, yes! Even if it is your blood sister that's supposed to help you. So please, communication is key. I know that this is just part of it. Learn to speak clearly, learn to write professionally, and also work with people from different backgrounds. I am not the type that say, this person is a Christian. Neighbor, what's my own difference with that? This person is a Igbo. Like, the only thing that I think people don't actually call me is maybe Igbo people. If I should dress the native for you, I'll say, no, Baba. Are you outside? Yes. That is it. I have one mama in my area. If I should go to that one mama with 1,000 naira, if you should see the pepper that this man will give me, there was a day I said, this mama wants to marry me. Sincerely, but I noticed not because of anything, because of the communication. I don't understand the language. I say, how are you? How is market today? I hope you are fine. Like, I always genuinely show that concern. Is it like, and they feel human to that. Someone is even talking to me like this. And the same thing goes with you and I. If you're in office, having a bad day, and someone just walks you and say, fine madam, you look good today. Even though if you're not looking that good, you feel like, maybe you go fake it and look good small, don't know. You know, and some of us, about writing professionally, it is not until you're writing an application letter you have to be professional. Please, I'm pleading to you. If you're one of those people that used to send, what's up? Sup? I hope you're not typing like that. You know, there's something about communication. We don't always see that end. The mood that the receiver is matters a lot. When someone sends, fine girl, if you're angry at that moment, if you're sad, you'll be like, are you okay? Who is your fine girl? You know, right? It's possible. Same way, if someone should send you, what's up now? If you're in a happy mood, you'll be like, good, everything is fine. The same way, even if that message is still informal, please write like a normal human being. You get it? Because this is the reason. If that person wants to reply angrily, the tone of your message, the content of your message, the respect in that message, we actually caution that person that no, this person doesn't deserve this anger or this kind of response. Or the person will actually reply immediately that please, this message is not for you. You understand, right? So please, talking about writing clearly and all of that. Now, adaptability and lifelong learning. What you know today may be obsolete tomorrow. Global relevant people, they learn continuously, unlearn outdated methods, embrace change. You see, I was talking about some teachers the other time. The only thing they want to do is just write normal lesson notes. Tell them to actually take some students on Zoom or any other gadgets. They will tell you, no, they have phobia. Excuse me, what kind of phobia? Phobia that will make you watch videos on TikTok for hours. So for you to not project yourself for something better, in fact, I think we should challenge ourselves. Look within. Ask yourself, what value can I actually render to the world that will make me global relevance? Sometimes, when people actually put some things on media, they will know that it will go viral. Right? Most of those things that is always viral, they'll be like, I know, those catchy dreams are just for fun. If it is negative, that is how it will affect that person's life forever. And if it is positive, that is how that person is going to meet that good fortune. So please, whatever you are pushing out to the world, whatever you are typing, even if it's a comment on social media, never for once put something something negative about you or another person, you won't know the person that will screenshot it. People keep receipts. They do. They will use it against you. So I hope you learn something. Okay, about value, ethics, and character. Skills open doors. Please listen though. Skills open doors. Character keeps them open. Yes, if you have a skill, you are digital something, this, but your character will actually still leave that door open for you forever. Imagine someone that is very good, a tailor. I have a very good tailor. She actually sews well, but one day she made mistake. In fact, the clothes I couldn't wait, and then I actually expressed my displeasure. Do you know what she did? Since that day, she blocked me. Yes. She said, okay, no problem. No problem, it's okay. It's okay. Like, I hope you all attend Ashwebira, like wedding. You know how you feel when you're about to wear that clothes, and then you feel like God. After a while, I got another tailor, and I didn't say anything. I now told my friend that, look at this person that is actually ignoring me, not talking to me, blocking me everywhere. Number one, you are the one that will come to my house to eat as you wish. Who lose? Thank you! And there are a lot of tailors. There are a lot of people that are actually better. But because I feel like, okay, why should we actually patronize outsiders? And that is how people used to say that. How do I put it? If you're actually patronizing people within, they will know the value. Thank you, my sister. Sincerely, they will not know the value. But you see those people outside, they might even charge you lesser. Because yes, I have the experience. They like, listen, how much is my money? I said, and so 7,000. I said, so I just paid. And then I got my package, and then I loved it. I was not thinking that this is the question I just come to and say, you're my sister, I cannot charge you. You see that statement, I cannot charge you. It's a scam. Yes, because number one, I will not want to disrespect myself and give you token. And you feel like, this is small. And we actually want to add more. Thank you. To actually encourage you for some other days. So please, if you have a skill, do not leverage on people's emotion. Please, do not take it for granted. A lot of people do that. But for me, I think I've learned my lessons. Anything that has to do with family, I have to cut it. Business is business. If you're not going to take reviews, for you to be better, I think you have a problem. Because you won't grow. It is when you have reviews and people tell you, this is it, that is when you can actually say, oh, I think I have to work on this. I think I can be better at this. So, let's move on. Global relevance requires integrity. It requires discipline. It requires accountability. It requires respect for diversity. And lastly, talent without character cannot sustain success. Wow. Talent, if you have a talent and you don't have a character, it cannot sustain your success. Put me anywhere. You don't have the character, how do you want to sustain the success? If you should attend any of these big rich people events, you see how humble they are. But you see us that we have nothing. That's why our shoulder pad will rise like this. Please, if you have a talent, develop a very good character with it. Now when people even mention your name, they will talk about your integrity. Everything that is good about you. But all they mention your name, and the next person say, oh, someone here. In fact, there is no way you can sustain that talent. No way. No way. Okay? Now, I was actually saying that I'm going to meet students, I'm going to meet youth, so I actually divided them. For students, you have to build skills and learn alongside with academics. I don't know why you always say, I just want to study, use 5 years in university. And then at the end of it, you don't have any other skill, you don't have any other volunteering skill, nothing! Project management, you don't know about it. It is not until when they ask you for all these things that you have to learn it. Please, use the internet productively, just like I said. It is not until when you actually post yourself dancing or your new vision, right? I always follow people with talent and skills. There's a particular lady, I've forgotten her name. She used to do different clay work. I don't know, maybe you know her on Facebook, like Amokoko. Have you ever seen that lady? Very young, charming, beautiful lady like this. My goodness. Anything that comes out from that lady's hand, you will be stopped. You'll be tempted to say, I've been in a robot healing. You know, so please, we can actually use the internet to project ourselves better. Also, prepare for jobs that could not exist yet. That is the point. Yeah, we're going to have more jobs soon. You see, something like cyber security is going to be top-notch very soon. Because a lot of these people that they don't know how to talk on social media, I'm serious. I read the comment of a lady. I think the woman has not given birth, and then the next thing she said is, what if you don't want to show now? I'm serious. If you actually follow this, all these celebrities, or those vendors that they have names, in fact, some of them are actually screenshotting and posting again. I will just smile and say, I might tell you. Yes, because you have no right. You have no right, because you're under the canopy of social media, you have no right to speak evil or negative about another person. It is cyberbullying. It is not until when you see me and say, are we okay? Before you insult me. If you say anything against my post or anything, you can be arrested. So very soon, please, my dear sisters and brothers, you can go into cyber security. It will be a very, by the time you sit like this in your office, before you even solve one case, I will send money first. So rules of youth, you have to take responsibilities for self-development. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. And I think that is another problem. We always wait for a perfect time in Nigeria. Let us wait for a perfect leadership. This Tinubu era is not good enough. This. You always find excuses for failure. Trust me. If you wake up 6 a.m., if you want to achieve something between 6 and 8, you can. And at the same time, if you want to sleep between that 6 and 8, you can. Right? And what you are doing is fetching you something. What another person is doing is also fetching them something. So it's just going to be monetized. Or you still wait for get 2K. Okay, so we can actually turn challenges into opportunities. There's one lady that started with Gary and Epa inside one small cup like this. I don't know how the lady came about it, but she knew that in that hostel, majorly they are looking for Gary and Epa. She packaged it, just one cup of Gary inside one cup. Sugar is there, granite is there. A whole bag, 500 naira. And then another person said, okay, I don't need a cup. This cup is also another wastage. She got a nylon. I tested the Gary. I swear to God. Ask me how much? 300. Yes. Wow. Yes. Sugar. Like they partition the nylon. It's just like this. This side, Gary, if you cannot finish the Gary, pretend they run. Sugar is here. Granite is here. If you don't like granite, don't even open that side. If you don't want sugar, don't open that side. If you want only Gary for your beans, open this side. Can you see how the president actually turned challenges into innovation and opportunities? Do you know the number of parts that we used to buy? Oh, don't let me tell you. That woman is from a commercial. I'm not kidding. This is something that I did. I was like, Gary, and I think we can also do that. We can look out for things that you feel like people are actually facing as a challenge. Be a problem solver. That's how you can actually get your money. So, your background should not limit your vision. I think that is another problem that we have. A lot of us, I don't know about you, but my colleagues are here. I think today, this year will be the 13th years. These people that you're seeing here with me today, 13 years that we departed from secondary school. And I just gave them a call. Please, can you please come along with me to this Then, can you please say Emmanuel? 13 years ago. 13 years, and they said there's no problem. They're going to join me here today. So what am I trying to say? We had a very rough background. Not a private school, not at but you. Yes. I'm always proud to tell people, I have a very rough background. And yet, all of us were graduates today. And what makes us stand out? It is the value that we are actually teaching out to people. The impact that we want to make. Sometimes, a thought of, I actually suffer from this. I think this next generation should not suffer from this. Can actually help us become better. And we actually not only impact your own life, but add values to you and everywhere you go. Okay? So, for entrepreneurs here, I think you have to innovate continuously, think beyond local markets, invest in knowledge and people. One problem I also have with entrepreneurs is, once they set business like this, is it just about the business? No. There are some tools that right now in this digital world, in fact, later when I go to know that you can actually schedule your videos that you want to post for like 30 days, I said, are you at Daniel? Like, you can be sleeping and then your post will be going for good 30 days. So tell me, if you actually dedicate a whole day or 2 days for you to shoot content for your business, no matter how your camera is, when Messi finds you. That is just it. So don't think, I don't have a good phone, I don't know how to speak. A lot of people actually speak Yoruba that we are speaking, and yes, they're making the money. And people recognize them globally. So please, thank you, sir. Ashake to the world. Imagine that name, Ashake. So please, it's not until when you feel like I have to be part of them before I can do something for them. No, it's enough for me. So now, what do I advise that we do? Learn one new skill. For me, I'm someone that, you see, graphic designing, forget it. Even though it's not in my line of career, I studied business education in school, not even related to media, not related to maybe journalism or anything. But then I said, anything that will add value to myself, that will make my life easier, in one way or the other, I will learn it. We can go to, in fact, try to download Canva. We have Canva that is not even pro. You can do labeling for your business. You can do different. If you're consistent about something, people will recognize it. But you are, money is the one posting back in here. Sincerely, they might actually want to say it just, but somebody that will actually pick it. And when God says it is your time to shine, my brothers and sisters, you will shine and shine. Your shoe will shine, your face will show. Okay, so please. Also, you have to improve your communication. I think we've discussed about that. Also, use technology wisely. We've discussed about that. Network intentionally. Before you leave here, at least meet 3 or 5 new people. Get their contacts. Get their what? Contact. And I'll make sure that we do that before I leave the stage. I'm sorry if I'm taking much of my time, I don't know. But this one I have to deliver it. Please, you don't know the person sitting right beside you. Even if you do, move from your friend to another person. When they say that's what, some of us, who are you kidding? Sincerely, meet with other people, network. By the time you need that person's help, okay, I think I have a friend in Abeokuta. I think I met someone at the conference in Ibadan. I think that is how we build relationship. That's how we build it intentionally. Please, I hope you're going to do that. Don't worry, I'll make sure we do that. And you're going to tell me at least 3 people that you're going to meet differently. Okay? Build a growth mindset. Excuse me. Most of the time, I do not see poverty in the face. I see it in the mind. If you have a poverty mindset, you already have a problem. Right? Yes. If you have a poverty mindset, you already have a problem. How does poverty mindset work? Someone like you already, imagine, you're supposed to maybe eat breakfast and dinner, and then you feel like, I can actually skip breakfast now, and make it break lunch. But there's coming. Maybe by tomorrow, if I intensify my effort, it will be better. That is how you grow. Not like, no, let me just ignore. By the time you ignore, you are killing your own dream.
Yes.
You're killing your dream. And I always tell people, is it this life? Even in your family, if you ask for a plot of land to bury your dream, if you have a plot of land to bury, to plant your seed to grow, they will tell you they don't have go. But tell them you want to bury your ideas. Are you now? Bury it. So please, small steps daily create global impact over time. And lastly, I hope that will be the last one, please. My time is going. Common mistakes that we have to avoid is waiting for motivation. You are on your own, though. You are on your own. When the success comes, first, who will enjoy it? Yourself. Don't depend on certificates alone. A lot of people do that. My certificate is enough for me. It is not enough. Your character speaks for you. Your talent speaks for you. Your skill speaks for you. Don't ignore technology. Please, for no reason should you ignore technology. Fear of failure, I've discussed about that. Limiting yourself to your environment. Move from your comfort zone. We all hear about that. Your potential buyer may not be within your area. It might actually be in another location. But if you are restricting yourself to that area, my dear, success is becoming fun. So don't wait to start big. Start from somewhere. Start small and then make it big. So, conclusion, the future belongs to those who are prepared. Are you prepared?
Yes.
Responsibility. It is not your parents' responsibilities. It is not your spouse's responsibility to tell you to grow up. Okay, the world is changing. Will you change with it or be left behind? Will you change with it or be left behind? Will you change for positivity or negativity? Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope you enjoyed the session. About communication. Connect with people. You don't know the next hotel allow. Right from this building. Appreciate it.
All right, we're a resounding round of applause for our keynote speaker. You are only here to learn. Now you have learned something. All those cliches that you know before, now you are what? Unlearn them. All those good things that you know that she has repeated, now you what? You have relearned them. A round of applause for her again. Now, please, it's time for another serious thing, so speech. So, please, kindly jot down your question. Jot down your question. I'll collect them and she'll come out here to answer them one after the other. Okay. Okay, we have the second mic now, so we can make use of the second mic. Where is my assistant MC? Please, you are going to be doing that. So please, the value you make, you actually make you to, the value you give, actually make you stand out in every way you find yourself. It's very true. We cannot continue in this AI of the team. We cannot continue to, as a teacher. Like the former school where I was the principal, it pains me because it's like I was the only one that came out that is living in Lagos. Though it's in Korodu, but they are at the back of Korodu. So my action was actually in Lagos Island, while every one of them, it wasn't surprising because every one of them were married. So they were at their bus stop, they are not going out again. So now the young guys are join them. Also, I don't know how they do it. They actually enter their mind, talk them down. Those ones have low self-esteem. But I thank God how God just miraculously took me out there and took me to a better place where I now see people, you understand, and change your mindset. I noticed something in this country. Yes. The mind is very powerful. The reason why people are still poor is because of their mind. Once you can win the battle of the mind, you can win any battle. Forget it. Alright, so without wasting our time, it's time for the question. So if you have any question, please raise your hand and Ms. Ogwe give you the mic to please say your question, ask your question, and she will give you the response. So.
Thank you so much, Ms. Barakat. I really have enjoyed the session. So my question goes this way, that as an educator, and you are in an environment where someone doesn't like capacity building, like if you are bringing it, the person will find a way, and it's above you. You know you have to follow protocol in some instances. And in every way, the person just truncates every effort we make to actually bring change. How can I, as in, make myself happy in that environment? Considering the fact that I love the school, there's nothing wrong, but I just have a problem with that leadership. The person I have to report to. So how do I do it?
It is actually the fear of results that makes some leaders throw away good ideas. You know, they feel like, okay, is this thing going to bring about positive results or the otherwise? However, I'll suggest that be happy within yourself. Fine. But why not try to carry out same thing with another school? I'm not saying you're working with them. I hope you have colleagues. You know, let them try it. When the result is out, you cannot tell your boss. You will say it is your idea. If not, it might still be trashed. Ah, sir, look at this thing. I think they are doing this in this school. What do you think about? We can also do something similar. You know, sometimes people do not appreciate that something new is coming from you. Believe it. They will feel, it's not about being jealous. It is some human nature for them. They will just want to make everything go down. And then you will just be, can everything just be normal? But within you, it is not normal. Because until you actually actualize that dream, and please do not let it go, actualize it. But with another environment. You know one thing I'm always happy about is, if I'm not able to carry out something in this particular space, if I should try it in another space and they appreciate it, there is more chance or probability of these people saying, hey, they will marry me, they will key into that idea. So why not try that? But please, not for any reason. If someone is not appreciating what you are bringing on board, do not hate them. Please. You know why? You yourself will not be happy with yourself. And that thing will not be achievable. Instead, just go for a proper way to carry it out for another set of people that will appreciate it. So as long as you're able to actualize it, the goal is achieved.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. I hope that helps.
Yes, it helps. It helps.
While you are planning to apply it elsewhere, what of if it is far away? You are already with the team.
We're in the digital world.
You are in the team and you need that team, but they are not seeing it. Are you getting me now? Do you say, what you are saying is that we should just leave it, or we should postpone it to another time?
No.
So that's number one. Number two now is that I want to ask this question. I know that it's not really easy in Nigeria, in Africa, but I know that you can share things like that. At what point should we share our idea? And at what point should we share it? Because there is a notion. I was speaking with some people and they said I don't think it's a big deal, but I don't know, maybe that can be clarified because the topic you shared is on building elements of global impact. Is that what should we share our idea? Should that idea be shared? Or at what point should we share? Because Africans believe that don't share your idea so that it's not stolen. So at what point should it be shared for global impact? Thank you.
If you believe that your idea can be stolen, it's a problem. You know what? If I should share an idea with you, I may not show you the process of achieving it. To you, if you don't have the same idea, there is no way you're going to work towards it and achieve it. Do you understand? Even if you're working on the same thing, results will always tell. I have that idea, I have that belief. Because you share an idea with you, this thing. But mind you, when should you share your idea? When you're ready to achieve it. For me, I always have my pen. Anytime I sleep, one thing you always see beside me on my bed, pen and my thank you, my diary, and then water. Because sometimes different thoughts can actually make you tasty. At any point. Sincerely, I just feel this, how can I achieve this? You know, in 5 minutes, you can dream and process a goal of 20 years. Trust me, it is possible. But if you let it go, if you don't share it, it will die. And I have another notion. I tell people about my dream, I tell them what I want to do. If I'm not able to achieve it, another person will achieve it. My goal is achieved, as long as it is about helping people and solving problems. I don't think there is only one person solving a whole problem in this world. Dangote is solving a problem. Why is solving a problem? Same problem! Different strategy, different results. I don't think they have the same results. Mission of Dangote is different from Boa. Your own mission, your own vision will always be different from another person. Just like people tailoring skills, baking and all of that. We have the same goal. All of us are working with flowers. Yes. We want to make dress. But something is always making it special and different. And I think that is the mindset behind it, the vision behind it. But one thing I always want you to watch is you sharing your ideas and vision with people that will kill it. Some people have bad mouth, oh. They have bad mouth. No matter how you shakole karama, how this and this and this. Kill me. Maybe that's what some person is doing. I mean, go sit down. You see, at that moment, if you let that voice into you, number one, you kill your own morale. Number two, you feel down of yourself. Number three, you feel like, let me give up. So for me, there is no how. No matter what, even if it is that Kalodo that I have a vision of selling tomorrow, I will share it and I will achieve it. So please, there is no best time to start. And there is no best time to quit. Or is there a best time to die? No! As long as that is the nature that we find ourselves, we cannot say, this man is too old, now it is the right time to die. Never! The same thing. There is no best time to start. Start from somewhere. Nurture your ideas. I have one habit, and I share with someone, that when I'm sad, when I'm down, anything that makes me feel down, I'll decide it, write in a kind of a small note, upload it in my Google Drive. I typed it, because this is live, I won't actually disclose. And any day that I'm happy, you know, that mood, I will go back to it and then read. Okay, yeah. So I actually went through all of these things. And you know what? I always put dates. 27/12/2024. And you know Google Photos is very stupid with memories. Then I'll feel like, wow, it has been a long year. It has been a long time pursuing something. So please, do not allow another people's opinion about you to make you feel down of yourself. No dream is small. For you to have dreamt about it, for God to have put it in your mind, He wants you to achieve something through it. That is what I believe about. And regarding maybe in a school that's no, let me share something with you. There's a particular school. They actually use different fonts of writing. We know cursive writing, right?
Yes.
They use this font of writing, and there is another school that they don't even use that at all. It was a single person that introduced that cursive into that school. I hope you get it. Not the school owners, not the proprietor. Because they actually have the money to actualize that. But for their dreams to come true, they need people like you and I. People that are skilled. So, another person introduced it, and that particular writing became their signature. And that makes them stand out. You don't know maybe what you want to actually introduce or innovate in that school. It's what to actually bring that school to starlight. So if they're not...
I want to ask a question. You talked about your talent or your gifts. You talked about your talent and your gift. So my question is that I noticed I've met a lot of people, maybe they are talented in this and that, and because you are not talented in those kind of gifts, and they end up rubbing it in your face, they have attitude problems, they believe they are God and they know all. So how do we deal with those kind of people? Some of them may be your family, your friends, and people that are really dear to you. How do you deal with them?
Okay, thank you very much. If you want to achieve success, in human nature, definitely you meet a lot of people. People that they are even, you're even better than them, but they'll feel like they are better than you. To me, you don't have to prove anything to them. You don't have to. I am blessed with some certain things. And my friends, they always be like, hey, Baraka, how do you achieve it? You see, ignoring button. It is a gift to one of you. I'm serious. And I don't know, it's not a bad thing for me because at the end of it, it always favors me. You know what? There's some encounters that we are not supposed to even be having, like, you don't do like this, you don't do like that, but you see me. Once I look at you, Mrs. Bessie, good afternoon, ma. You judge me like this. Mrs. Bessie, good afternoon, ma. Your hands, I got them. I think you have something here today. My dear brothers and sisters, you will be forced to smile, oh. You know, we know some certain people that they have attitude. Even if they don't eat since morning. And you have cooler of rice. For them to say, let me eat from your, you know, if you buy a power. So you, instead of not begging them with food, why not ignore them? Sincerely, it's not like you don't want to save them. You have a pure heart. You have a kind heart. But at some times, ignoring some certain things will save your life. And it will save you some form of disrespect that you can never imagine. I have seen different ones. I will just ignore. Even if it's a chat that you saw me at the end of it. Oh, thank you. You know, imagine attention they will later come back to you and say, hey, we don't know that was the case. We think, you know. Anyways, me, I am higher than that level. So that is it. So please, do not feel intimidated by them. Do not feel intimidated by another person's success. Live your life. Be kind to people. But when you're supposed to ignore. When you're supposed to delete. When you're supposed to block. I'm serious. Because we always tell that first viewer. The thing that I told you guys that is a family. If I should post I just posted one thing, just a caption, and I blocked her.
Yeah.
Somebody that will just come and talk about, Mama, she left to job over Dana. You know that kind of relationship? And then my food is not in my store, relaxing. I'm serious! So that is how some people are. They have nothing to lose. They have peace. They will want to drag you into more. But you yourself will not be allowed to be dragged. I always tell people, I have a name to protect. I have a future to protect. I will not allow you to stay me. As much as you have pure heart, as much as I know, I will tell you, me this shabu here, but over she wants me no marry well. That is our Yoruba people. I'm sorry for people that don't understand Yoruba. For my dear sister, that thing works, so I'm serious. No matter what, God will always come for you. God will always save you. He will always vindicate you. So please, let them live their life. You have nothing, you have something.
From the word of wisdom and his own hunger in Jesus' name. Okay, so my question, I may be, deviating a bit, but I love you, man. Let me use that one, right? Okay, so when your passion is not betting forth the kind of life you want to live, I have passion for teaching and all of that, but you've been working with, should I use terrible schools or terrible school owners? I don't know, maybe it's Nigeria and the way some school owners just think, mentality also. Some I've met with, in fact, in EPP we have responsible and, beautiful and good school owners that I know personally, but in some other part of the world, we've met with terrible ones, and they are even, they kill the passion more. There was a day I got to school, I was the principal of that school. As a principal, I teach at least, sometimes I'm the only one in school, as the only full-time staff and the principal. So I got to school and I sat down. I asked myself, I said, Ruth, I thought you said you have passion for this thing. How come you get to school every day and you begin to have headache, you just want to sleep and just eat and just get out of the school? Then I saw that the passion is actually already done and it's not even giving me the kind of life I want to live. So at this point, I was like, okay, I think I need to put passion aside. My husband is someone who supports me whatever I want to do. And before we got married, he made a statement. He said, Madam, your passion is not bringing money. I don't understand what kind of passion is that. So at that point, I gave him a statement. I said, if you will not allow me to follow my passion, maybe we should just let everybody go there. But on the long run, I was even the one that encouraging him that it's like this passion is not. So I was the one telling him that it's not for me to stay at home and doing all of this and that. But at this point, the passion is not getting for the kind of life I want to live. I saw your profile and I saw that you do different kind of things. But I want to believe that it's not like you have passion for everything. Something led into another and all of that. So can I put my passion aside, go into something that will give me what I want, and maybe later, then dwell, then I can now eventually say, yes, so passion, we can now come back and start from where we are.
Thank you very much. Let me share a part of me. Yes, I do a lot of things. As you see me so like this, I do MC for wedding. Wow. I'm serious.
That's good, yeah.
You see, teaching, it is a gift and a call. But in Nigeria, you may suffer. I don't say you will. No, there's some people that are doing well. We have some schools that, in fact, they take one salary, they will pay them. Their welfare is top notch. Their teachers' mental health is their concern.
Honestly.
I think we should advocate for more of that. The first school that I worked, when I finished from my NC, I stayed for like maybe a year or thereabout before I went for my degree. The woman liked me. She's the one that pushed me to go for my degree. That no, like a kind of, the woman is dead now. May God forgive her. Till date, I always pray for her. I have passion for teaching. But when I got to Ilorin, I was supposed to go back to my place of work. Another set of people hijacked me and said, he's a bomb teacher, come here. I got a job before I even finished my first semester in school. And that was how I started. But you know one thing? I have the passion to teach. I have the passion to impact. The instruction every day is there. But the money is not there. My boss will be paying, let's say, March salary in April 15th or 18th. And then the boss will be saying, hey, so thank you. I'm being serious. I experienced it. I don't know, maybe people might be watching it live now. Do you know why they call me in that school? Soldier. Because I won't take it. Yes. What I won't take, I won't take it. Not because I am poor at the moment. But you know, in one way or the other, teachers in Nigeria made themselves vulnerable. I'm sorry to say this. They made themselves so desperate. And most of these people that they have passion for it, they are living the career path. I asked a question in one conference, teachers conference. I said, when people with passion for teaching, experts, when they are leaving this job because there is no money, there's no, a lot of people, they are teachers, they cannot even afford university school fees for their children. And you want them to continue? How? What would be the results in the next 5-10 years? What will be the end result? And then the person said, we'll still have some teachers, but they might be cheaters.
Come again.
We might have some teachers, but they will be cheaters. You know why? Because the passion is not there. They only work for that money. And once they get paid, they leave. The future impact, the behavior change in character that we want in those children will not be achieved, and we are seeing it already. The moment a teacher started going to a parent's house to not do extra lesson, I said you've lost your integrity, you've lost your respect. I said it. Because by the time you start that job and say, my auntie is here, you beat it like this. She has to go and bring water for you. Auntie, my mommy cook rice, so will you eat rice? A hungry stomach is a what? It's a hungry stomach. By the time that child insults you, directly or indirectly, you won't be able to dodge it.
Yes.
But what actually pushed teachers to home lessons? Because of insufficient pay. We are not well. I'm not now a teacher now, but I'm still teaching. I'm using my voice to teach people. I didn't intentionally leave the class, but one day or the other, just a particular school, I left though. My dear brothers and sisters. If it is not about money, it's not making sense. I thought they're already a graduate. Nowadays, you see students that in fact, maybe 4 or 5 years, they'll be driving cars. And I say, my teacher, no, you go to Motodoka. Teacher, no, you go to Shayeni Island, go to USA. No! But then, I think as teachers, we can help ourselves. If you want to teach for passion, have something else that will be sufficient for you financially. But if you ask me, the time, they want you to actually be there 7 to 7. And I always tell people one thing. Except you have something that you are pursuing in this career. Except. But if you actually go 7 to 7 for 7 years, look into the mirror and look at yourself. Are you happy with yourself? I'm being sincere. I'm sorry, teachers. We are the same thing. They are now into administrative work now. But yet, I think we should. I hope the message is clear. So my dear sister, my MC is already here to collect the microphone. Okay, so God be the glory today. If I only say that, you see this work where if you have passion, you know, at least something should be adding up to it. I have something to fall back on. Ask yourself, do you have something to fall back on? If they ask you to leave? If no, you have to work on yourself. Please, my dear sisters and brothers, I'm not saying teachers are living a miserable life. No. I'm just saying that the way we are positioning ourselves make us some kind of vulnerable to these people. We are not poor. We are rich. We are intelligent. Without us, survive. And you know what? Nowadays, parents are leaving their own responsibilities for teachers to get at home. You're now a mother, you're a father. You're still a teacher. They don't want to wake up one day and realize that my child is not a banker, my child is not a lawyer. So me, where I train your child, I don't be Bessie, I don't decide good life.
Passion for teaching because I studied economics and education. Yeah. You need to fund that passion, you need to do something to fund that passion. Like she said, you need to like do online lessons and all that. As a teacher, I have a lot to say because you need to own your skill so that you can meet people that will actually give you that your passion. You can fund it by meeting the right people. You own your skill online. As a teacher in Nigeria, you people are supposed to be the richest in the country, even as teachers. Because I know someone who was my classmate in school. This guy is passionate about teaching. Now he's doing MC to be able to build his own school. You understand? There must be something else you know how to do.
I left the system already.
Right.
Nobody, I left it.
Exactly. For me, I am a social media manager. I did social media management for 3 years just so I can fund my career as a videographer. Do you understand? So I believe there's one thing I learned from someone, and he said, if you are really passionate about something, you do something else to fund that passion. Nobody will actually believe in the dream that you yourself don't want to spend money to. Do you understand? Exactly. Thank you.
I'll also ask a question. All right, let me start by saying this. It is well with us, it is well with Nigeria.
Amen.
Now, when I hear people say, okay, you need to spend money on your passion. Is it not the same passion that will give you little money to start from? I'm just saying this now. Now, I started my career as a banker with EcoBank, 2012. I really, as a banker then, I've always been into sales, and my salary as at then was 35,000 naira, 2012. So from there, I worked for 3 years. I joined custodian. No, I joined Leadway, from Leadway Insurance to custodian as a salesperson. I've always loved sales job, no salary, but commission. Because if God blesses you, you can earn as high as 10 million naira, depending on the call. So when I was with custodian, Nigeria will be better by God's grace. But then, the sales was really coming. Then I left custodian for UBA, that's hence like the insurance department. So now this is something happened August 15 this year. Because I also do MCs just to augment. So this family old prayer assembly, that's the name of this online. Because I also write. Some people will call me that they want to ghostwrite, that they need. So sometimes I'll just drop about 10-15 write-off then. I'll also proofread it. It wasn't really bringing much money. So that August 15, my friend called me and said, because since 3 years now, I've been the one doing this MC for them. My daughter knows her. She doesn't pay me. Now, one thing about me is this. Money is good, but sometimes if you put money first, you might lose. So I believe in connection, So most times when I go there to speak, I do the MC for the program. She doesn't pay me. So August 15, she approached me and said, babe, now you go do this year's MC again. I said, no problem. So I said, no problem, that